Hi everyone, it's Michelle Chua here. Happy Monday, happy new week. So today's guided meditation is one that I wrote to help remind us of our ability to create. Oftentimes when we see turmoil in the world around us, it can be challenging to remember that we have infinite potential within us. So this meditation is to attune to your infinite resources. We're going to begin with Bhastrika Pranayama, a breath work that helps to calm the mind, in fact, feel a sense of quiet in the mind through enlivening the body and increasing oxygen intake in the lungs. So there's a wonderful quote by Wayne Dyer. He said, "If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change." In the past several days of our Zoom yoga classes, we've been exploring our ability to see possibilities beyond that with our physical eyes, to go beyond the boundaries of what we think or what we've believed, perhaps for so long, can and cannot happen. In terms of wanting to create something beautiful in your life and in the life of our world. So there's also a Yoga Sutra that aligns with this belief, and it's in book 4, number 15. The translation is that each individual person perceives the same object in a different way, according to their own state of mind and projections. Everything is empty from its own side and appears according to how you see it. Again, the power of perception. And lastly, I want to quote Joe Dispenza. If you're familiar with him, he is a great teacher of quantum physics and rewiring the brain. And in his writing called "You Are the Placebo, Making Your Mind Matter," he wrote, "Your thoughts and feelings come from your past memories. If you think and feel a certain way, you begin to create an attitude. An attitude is a cycle of short-term thoughts and feelings experienced over and over again. Attitudes are shortened states of being. If you string a series of attitudes together, you create a belief. Beliefs are more elongated states of being and tend to become subconscious. When you add beliefs together, you create a perception. Your perceptions have everything to do with the choices you make, the behaviors you exhibit, the relationships you chose, and the realities you create." Hey Nelson, how you doing? So we're about to start a breath technique called bellows breath, Bhastrika Pranayama. It's energizing, really great for the health of the lungs, but even more importantly, it's to help calm the doubts in the mind, the fluctuations in the mind. So find a way to sit tall. You want your body to feel alert yet comfortable at the same time. Take a moment if you need to shift around, like draw your left and right side of your pelvis downward, lift up through the center of your spine, open the chest, and then just take a moment to place your hands on your stomach. As you close the lips, breathe slowly into your belly and fill up your lungs too. Fill up your chest, the 4 walls of your rib cage. And as you close the lips, exhale just as slowly through the nose. Now, at your own pace, try that a few times where you're consciously breathing deeply into your belly, filling up your lungs to capacity, and exhaling just as slowly. So that you're using the muscle of your diaphragm, because we're going to need that in bellows breath. Nice. So continue to focus on breathing deeply into the belly. And now watch this. I'm going to quickly demonstrate this breath work. I miss Costa Rica. Thank you. So you're going to start. Oh, let me back up the camera so you can see my arms. So there's an action or kriya that goes along with the breath work that makes it even more effective. So you begin with your elbows bent apart and hands like fists. The shoulders stay relaxed. And as you breathe in using the diaphragm, you raise your arms and spread your fingers wide. And as you breathe out through the nose, you rebend the elbows and refist the hands. But it's rhythmic like this. You'll find that it is enlivening and warming at the same time. So to practice this, I'm going to set the timer for 1 minute. Do what you can. If you start to feel lightheaded, you can pause, take deep breaths instead, and maybe restart as you feel ready. But try it. So let's prepare with the elbows bent apart for Bhastrika's breath, bellows breath. Hi, Chris. Make your hands like fists. Sit tall, relax the shoulders the whole time. And you'll want to close your eyes, steadying your gaze at the point just above between your eyebrows. That'll help to focus on rhythm. And remember, your mouth is closed the whole time. You're breathing deeply to fill up the belly and lungs, and you're exhaling equally through the nose with a rhythm you can maintain. All right, so prepare to start for 1 minute. Bhastrika Pranayama. Ready? Go. And relax. So continue to close your eyes, rest your hands in your lap. And now just deepen the breath slowly in through the nose, sitting tall. Out through the nose, sitting tall. Breathing in deeply, filling up your belly and gently your lungs. Breathing out smoothly to the very end. And let's do that one more time. Inhaling. And exhaling. Now, as you continue to sit tall, relax into the natural flow of your breath. Feel the muscles on your face soften, like your jaw unclench if it is. The skin on your forehead smoothen. Perhaps you even feel your scalp unwind any tension there. Continue to feel your body breathing as an anchor to know that you are right here in the present moment. That if your attention strays away to some thought in the future or something in the past, you have the choice to drop it and simply soften back to the feeling of your breath. This is a guided meditation for attuning to your infinite resources. So as you continue to allow the breath in and out steadily, I invite you to say these words in your mind or just absorb them. I am a spiritual being having a physical experience through this body. As a spiritual being, I am boundless in form. I have no limits to my existence. Feel the breath in. Feel the breath out. I enjoy infinite resources when I can align my focus upon that which I choose to expand or come into physical being. As I let go of my mind's limited perspective of what's available and not available to me, I open my physical reality to experience what my soul knows is possible. Allow the breath in. Allow the breath out. If my desire is deep-seated in my heart and my whole being enlivens to receive it, I activate its manifestation. I shed resistance and enable a path from energy form to material form. I let go of anxiety or worry for not seeing it yet with my physical eyes. This is a form of resistance to its being. Feel the breath in. Feel the breath out. Instead, I clarify my intent of what I want. Feel its presence and allow, trusting that it is. Believing that it is. Enjoying that it is. And celebrating that it is. I invite you to allow a moment to visualize something that you are deeply desiring in your life right now. Perhaps you're in the process of cultivating it physically, or maybe you're brainstorming. Allow a moment here to entertain your senses with a feeling of it becoming, the feeling of it physically manifesting. Visualize what you see and your desire coming true. See the context, anyone else there. Perhaps you smell, touch, and just allow your senses to be enraptured by the experience of it being real. Feel the breath in. Feel the breath out. And now saying to yourself, I feel my body receive it to being. I feel my heart receive it to being. I feel my breath receive it to being. I allow a moment to visualize what this looks like, and I embody the feeling of its presence. With my thoughts, I create my state of being. Through my state of being, I create my presence. Through my presence, I create my projection from my inside world to my outside world. Feel the breath in. Allow the breath out. And so, with focus and ease in attitude, I create my reality. I purposefully affect my outside physical world from my inside energetic and spiritual world. Allow a minute to just sit in the silence, feeling the effects of saying that to yourself. Now allow your breath to deepen, feeling its rise towards the center of your chest. Keeping that area lifted, open the mouth and hear your breath release. Knowing that any given moment throughout your day, throughout this week, that your mind might start to entangle itself in the worries of the outside world, not ignoring or denying what exists. But if you start to feel heavy in the heart because of it, you have the option to change your perception. As Wayne Dyer said, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Thanks for joining me for this morning meditation. See you next week, 11 a.m. Monday. And if you're on Instagram, Thursdays at 4 p.m., I'm leading a 15-minute yoga posture. So send in your request for meditation or yoga pose on our website, roottoriseyoga.org, under community events. Have a great week. Namaste.